Hey folks, Rob back for another Rob Plays, and this week it's another brand new C64 release. This is The Sky is Falling. It was originally developed for iPhones by Ovine by Design, crewed to a bunch of remakes and other stuff. The coder on it decided to start doing some C64 coding and ported his game over to the 64 quite a few years later, and funnily enough, if you remember my vlog from a few weeks ago, this is one of those games that didn't really do well in the App Store and is no longer available to download, and is one of those games that's going to die come iOS 11, so it's funny that a game being ported to a 30-year-old computer is how it survives. His imprint was Icon 64, and of course it's published by Psytronik, available tape disc, link in the description to the physical store as well as the digital download, which I've had to use because my order hasn't been shipped yet. Anyway, let's hit space. Let's show the intro, hey, why not? Because I always like showing that experience, so let us hit the intro here. Nice little 90s style disc menu, I love it. So let's go intro. I think it's always worth showing off this stuff because, just to be thorough about the game itself. Now, okay, I decided to skip forward to the intro because it took a little bit of time to load. But anyway, so I thought let the intro sequence run. It's a good opportunity to just see a bit more of the presentation of the game. Kind of like it's a nice little effect. You will see it here. Just a little intro and a bit of a scroller. So might as well talk about the score. It's the story bolt, right? So you're this chap whose name is Orange Man, and he's not very orange on the 64 version, but he's basically in a cave exploring some caves, and they're starting to collapse in on him. And so your objective is basically to clear a way out of the caves before being crushed or being rolled over by a boulder. And I love the effect here, just the little effect of sort of the tunnel. I presume it's just character graphics just being swapped out fast enough to get that animation effect. It looks really good. And of course, more nice tunage. And then on the tape version, I believe it's like two separate programs, at least looking at the tap files in the download bundle. It's a very simple little effect, I love it. Let's see if I hit space. Alright, I'm going to load the game, and I'll be back in a tick. And we're back, so here is the actual game itself. After that little peek of the intro, there we go. Little orange man being chased by a boulder. So let's hit fire. It's all pretty much joystick. You use up and down to select, but it's really just the fire button. And so let's start level 1. So the basic idea, as I said, is you've just got to clear these stalactites from coming down. It's very much a reversed version of Blitz. Now you can see that the boulder that's chasing me, it actually doesn't have much of an effect at this point of the game. It's really only there in case you fail. Now that red balloon floating by is really handy because it's used to drop power-ups. So, I'm going to miss it, but if you get it, yeah, I got it. Alright, this is good. So there's 3 power-ups you get. TNT, which is what I'm flinging up now, which is like an area effect weapon. There is multi-fire, where you can fire more tools at a time than just the one, like I am now. And then you get a pickaxe that does way more damage. And that's the first stage cleared. It gets close. I mean, it is like Blitz in that regard, that you have to be careful and really be precise with your shooting. But first stage is up, we get a nice little cutscene. And you get time bonus. So one thing I love with this 64 version is it's a lot more colourful in points. For example, on the iPhone original, I was actually playing it this morning. There's a bit of prep. It was like I found my download. I still had the download on my machine, and was able to just pop it up and have a quick play on my phone. And the levels are all sort of the same brownish tint that they are here. Yeah. That's good, got some real chip. I gotta be careful because that one on the far left. Okay, getting some progress. Now those birds are annoying as all heck because they block your shot. So, ooh, that was close. If I'd messed that up, I would have been dead. Yeah, stage 2 done. It's like, there's not a lot of depth to this game. I mean, it is very much a very simple game to play. But it's got some very nice presentation, colourful graphics and music. A big beam, oh, that's big beam to board, it's a little simplified. Level 31, oh! I guess easy, medium, hard came at different presets. Anyway, I love the idea of, like, you know, most Blitz clones tend to be pretty similar. I mean, it's a very simple game idea that came on some very limited computer hardware, so you can't really get. Let's have a look. Nice, got the pickaxe there. So that's the pickaxe that does some nice, serious damage. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you. Like, you sort of got to recognize which is which. I actually didn't realize that TNT was TNT at first. Because on the original iPhone game, there's actually a little bit of text at the bottom that tells you what your current weapon is. Damn the bird. No! One little annoyance here is because it's all character graphics. It's possible to think you've cleared a section out. Oh no, I've been crushed! I got crushed there pretty terribly. That is really the sky's falling. There's not a lot to it. There's not a lot of complexity to it. It's a fairly fun, simple little arcade style game. It's actually, I think it would actually make a really good budget release back in the 80s, that sort of mid-80s kind of period. It's fairly well presented. It's got a nice little intro. It's got some other nice bits and pieces. I think it's worth checking out. Do check it out. Do grab a copy. Always, you know, it's always great to support new developers coming onto the 64 scene and any retro computing scene in terms of creating new fun little games. I know that there's a few little exciting projects in the works, so always continue to do that. And of course, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this look at it. Do check it out, as I've said. New videos come Friday, so do consider hitting the sub button. Leave some comments and thoughts. I do hope you check it out. Let me know what you think. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.